Okay, so let's talk about D'Alembert's principle today. I'll try to give you an intuition on what it is about. Okay, so I can write force is equals to ma from Newton's second law, which is equals to p dot, where p dot is equal to dp by dt. P is nothing but the momentum of an object. Okay, so if I take p on the left side or p dot on the left side or subtract p dot from both the sides, we get this equation. What it essentially means is that I can rewrite this as this minus p equal to 0. What it essentially means is that a force acting on particle I is equal to the momentum of center of mass of I. Okay, well, it's a particle, so the center of mass would be the particle. So if I say force acting on a body I is equal to the momentum of the center of mass of the body I. Okay, so basically what D'Alembert wanted to do was he wanted to remove all the normal forces from this equation. This equation has all the forces: applied force, normal force. Let me take an example. This is a pendulum. So there are two forces acting on it. Okay, this is a pendulum. There are two forces acting on it. One is the tension force, and one is the gravitational force. And any moment t, this small distance is dr. So to remove it, what he basically did was he wrote the force acting on particle I is equal to summation of the normal forces plus summation of applied forces. In this case, the force acting on Bob is equal to tension plus mg. Okay, this is the vector addition, and then what he did to equation 1 was basically he dotted it with dr. He dotted it with dr. Dr is nothing but movement along the perpendicular to the normal force, a small movement along the in perpendicular to the normal force at any time t, and he put this equation into 3. This would be 0 because this part is 0. Okay, so this would naturally be 0. So if I put this equation into this, it would be Fn plus applied force minus Pi dot dr equal to 0. So I dot product it, I can write it as Fn dot dr plus Fa minus Pi dot dr equal to 0. Now I can write this as Fn mod of Fn into mod of dr cos theta, where theta equals to 90 degree here. So this would be 0, and this would also be 0, because 0 plus something is equal to 0, then this should be 0. So I can write this as f of a minus p of I dot dr equal to 0. So basically this is D'Alembert's principle. So he did nothing but he obtained an equation which has nothing to do with the normal forces. Basically he eliminated all the normal forces in the equation. Okay, so let's come back to this example. So basically I can write this as t plus mg minus p dot dr equal to 0, and dotting this with this and dotting this with this, I can further write this as mg minus pi dot dr equal to 0. So this is a D'Alembert's principle in this example. So later we find out that this equation is not really useful to solve questions or any problems. So basically Lagrange's comes and works upon this equation, and then he comes up with Lagrange's equations of first kind. Then further Euler finds that is amazing, and he further work upon that, and that results in the famous well-known equation which is the Euler-Lagrange equation. So basically Lagrange's equation of second kind. So we'll do that in the next videos, in the further videos if I make one. So that's all for today. Thank you for watching.